Hello everyone, welcome back to Geomicrosphere. In today's video I'm going to show you how you can use AI to generate Google Earth engine code to calculate for land surface temperature. So I will show you how you can use ChatGPT to or any AI tool to generate Google Earth engine script to calculate for land surface temperature. So I've been receiving a lot of comment on how we can get a Python code or a Google Earth engine code to run and then get our spatial map, either land surface temperature, NDVI, or evapotranspiration. So as you can see, I have a lot of data here which I will be showing you all these data. You can see I have an air temperature, El Nino and La Nino, evapotranspiration, NDVI, GNDVI. All these were code that some were generated from ChatGPT or other AI tool, and then it was exported and then edited, and then all these spatial maps were created. So I will show you how you can use your ChatGPT to create a perfect Google Earth engine code to calculate for land surface temperature for any area. So I will show you how you can insert your study area to it, or change the date and then the time. And then if you don't know how to import your study area map to Google Earth engine, you can check my page. I have a video on how to import assets, that is the shapefile, to Google Earth engine for further analysis. So if you don't have that knowledge on how to import your shapefile to Google Earth engine, you can check my page and then find that video and then watch it before you proceed to watch this one. So let's quickly get into it. So first of all, you have to give a ChatGPT or the AI tool a command. So you can just type generate Google Earth engine code for either land surface temperature, or you just make it short, LST, for your study area. So if you are working with a district, a country, or a region, you just type your study area there. Let's say generate a Google Earth engine code for let's say Ghana. Okay, so generate Google Earth engine code for Ghana, and then before you can generate the Google Earth engine code, you have to make sure that you have your shapefile on Google Earth engine. So generate Google Earth engine code for Ghana. You can just specify the date and then the time, or you can just leave it default. The AI tool just use their own date. So when you copy the code to Google Earth engine, you just change the date to your preferred date, then you run the code, or you can just specify your code here. So generate Google Earth engine code for LST for Ghana, maybe 2000 or 2020. Just specify your date there, then you just click on it. So it's either you are using the subscribe one, that's the 4.0, or you are just using the free one. You can get your code. So this is a sample of Google Earth engine code, where you can see we have our shapefile here. So here is where you have to import your shapefile, and then you change the date here. So let's quickly get into it. So I have my this code here, which I generated for Ghana for land surface temperature. So after generating your code, you just copy the code, and then you move to your Google Earth engine platform. Then you just Control+V, and then you just paste the code. So you can see I have my code here, where you can see my shapefile here. So imagine I have my shape here, and then I want to I don't want this shape, or I want to change the shape. I can just come to here, asset, you can see all my shapefiles here, and then I'll just click on Ghana. So if I click on Ghana, you can see my shapefile will appear here. As you can see, this is the shapefile of Ghana. Then you can see this one, clip asset ID to clipboard. Here you just click on this one, then you copy. So after copy, you can just come to your code, and then you click here, then you delete the one which is already there, then you paste the one you just copy. So you can see the same, but I'm just showing you how you can do it. So this is my shapeware. That's the project, this and this, and then you can see I have my map centered object, that's the Ghana, and then I have my color, that's the color blue, and then there's the Ghana boundary, and you can see here. And one thing, I use MODIS data, so you can use Landsat data or Sentinel data, and then I will in the next video or in the next 2 videos I'll show you how you can use the other data set to calculate for land surface temperature in Google Earth Engine. So this is the data I use MODIS as the land surface temperature data set. That's the MODIS 11A2 or the MODIS 11. So this one, if this one is not available, the system will automatically use this one as preferred. And then you can see I have this is the data set, and I have my data. So my dates, so as you can see, I'm using 2023, that's the January 1st, and then 2023, that's the December 31st, and then I filtered my boundary as Ghana. And then you can see here I have my MODIS LST in Kelvin, so you have to scale it, and then that's the 0.02, that's the constant value. And then you can see we have our LST day. So in MODIS land surface temperature, you can calculate for land surface temperature at the night and then land surface temperature at the day. So this one I'm using land surface temperature at the night. So if you want to change it to night, you just click on this one, then you just delete this one, the day, and then you just type night there. It will convert to night. And then this is the scale factor I was talking about, that is 0.02, and then we have our software, that's the 273.15, which is constant. And then you just apply your scale factor, and then you get your annual LST in degrees Celsius. And then there's the color palette that the system will use, that's the minimum and the maximum. So you have this will set automatically, and then you have your color palette here, that's the blue, the green, yellow, orange, and red. And then we have this is one of the most important thing you have to take note of. This is our export code, so always make sure you have your export code. If you don't have the export code, you give instruction to ChatGPT to add export code, that's the JOTIV export code to your script. So you have this is our export code, that's the mean LST, that's the mean LST 2023, and then the scale is there's the 1000, and then you can see our geometry here. Okay, so after getting all your code and then everything is set, so you just click on run. Okay, so as we can see, you can see we have our land surface temperature here, which show clearly. So as you can see, where the yellow portion, you can see that's where we have our high land surface temperature. That is where the built-up area is, and then where the sun rays are high, that's the savanna region of Ghana. And then you can see the built-up area, that's the middle of Kumasi and then Accra, you can see. And then here is the river, that's the Volta River, and then here is the forest region. So this is the simplest way you can use ChatGPT to generate Google Earth Engine code for to calculate for land surface temperature. You can do this for other data set, that's the NDVI, GNDVI, and then other thing. And then you can also use this one to do land use land cover map, either supervised or unsupervised classification. So all these video will be captured on my page. So make sure you check my page often, and then you find all these videos. So and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And then so after getting your map, the next thing you have to do is you have to go to your task. If you go to task, you can see you have your main LST 2023. You just have to click on this one, then run, and then this interface will open. That's the task name, and then you have your file name, then you just click on run. So this is you are downloading your geotiff map. Then after downloading your geotiff map, you can just upload it to ArcGIS Pro, ArcMap, QGIS, or any GIS software for further analysis. So this one you can change the color from the yellow to red for you to see that here's where the land surface temperature is high, and then here's where the land surface temperature is low. So after downloading it, we can change the color to any color that we want. And also after getting your shape, you can just click on this one, that's the layer. If you click on layer, then you click on this one, this setting button. Okay, so you can see here we have the temperature ranges. That is the mean LST 2023. You can see here they range from 20 to 45. So the higher temperature is 45 degrees Celsius, and then the lower temperature is 20 degrees Celsius. And also we can just stretch it to 90%. So if you click on stretch to 90%, you can see we have our yes. So if you click on stretch to 90%, you can see we have our 30. That's the highest temperature is 30.04, and then our lower temperature is 26. So this is how you are going to see it on the GIS software. So you can see where we have our water body, you can see the temperature is low, and then where we have our forest region, the temperature is low, and then where we have our built-up and then our savanna region, the temperature is high. So you can see the uncertainty in the land surface temperature. So this will help you in your analysis if you are assessing land surface temperature where we have high land surface temperature, where we have low land surface temperature. So this is how we do land surface temperature in Google Earth Engine with the help of a generated code from ChatGPT or AI tool. So thank you very much for your attention, and then I think this video is helpful, and then I show you how you can just export this map. So after downloading this, you just click on this one, you go to open in Drive, which will open in your Google Drive. Then you just click on download. After downloading, then you just open your ArcGIS Pro or ArcMap, and then you just import it to ArcMap, and then after importing, then you can just clip it to your study area. If you don't want the whole study area, you can just clip it to your study area, and then you do any other analysis you want to do. So thank you very much for your attention.